networking tips for new entrepreneurs. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Shirin, life and business coach and an official member of International Coaching Federation. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that can feel a bit intimidating, but is absolutely essential: networking. I know, networking can sometimes feel awkward or even a little forced, especially when you're new to it. But the good news is that it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, I'm going to share some social skills and practical tips that will make networking feel more natural and even enjoyable. Whether you're an introvert, extrovert, or between, these tips will help you connect with others in a way that's authentic and effective. So let's get into it. Let's start with something that's often overlooked: quality over quantity. It's easy to fall into a trap of thinking that successful networking is all about meeting as many people as possible, collecting business cards, and adding contact on LinkedIn. But here's the truth: real, meaningful connections come from focusing on the quality of your interactions rather than the quantity. When you're at a networking event or even just meeting someone, resist the urge to rush through the conversation. Instead, slow down and really engage with the person in front of you. Ask open-ended questions that invite them to share more about themselves. For example, instead of just asking, "What do you do?" try something like, "What inspired you to get into your field?" This type of question not only shows genuine interest but also opens the door to a deeper, more memorable conversation. And here's a little secret: people remember how you made them feel more than what you said. If you make someone feel heard and valued, they're much more likely to remember you and want to stay connected. Tip number 2. This is my favorite strategy: adopting a curious mindset. When you approach networking with genuine curiosity, it changes everything. Instead of feeling pressure to impress or sell yourself, you shift your focus to learning about the other person. What makes them tick? What challenges are they facing? What excites them about their work? Just imagine that you're in a networking event. Sometimes I see people that they just want to sell themselves, try to introduce themselves, try to sell something very big about themselves, but they're not really listening, they're not caring about the other person. So try to have this curiosity when you're approaching someone in the networking event and try to make them talk about themselves. Like, make this conversation a bit more deeper than what you can do with just introducing yourself, saying like, "Hey, I'm this person, I'm doing this, and I'm looking for that." No, it's not the best approach to approach a networking event. This mindset not only takes the pressure off of you, but also makes the conversation more enjoyable for both parties. Here is a practical tip: before you go to a networking event, remind yourself to be curious. Make a mental note to ask questions that go beyond the surface. For example, if someone is talking about their recent project, you can ask them, "What was the challenge that you faced in the project? How did you overcome it?" Curiosity also means being present in the conversation. Avoid thinking about what you're going to say next or who you are going to meet next. Just focus in the person in front of you. This level of engagement is rare, and people really appreciate if you are making this conversation with them. Okay, third tip. Let's talk about active listening. It's a skill that's often talked about, but not always practiced. Active listening means fully concentrating on what the other person is saying, rather than just passively hearing the words. It's about understanding the message, but the content and the emotion behind it. One way to practice active listening is by using verbal and nonverbal cues. Nod your head to show you're following along and use phrases like, "I see, that makes sense," or "Tell me more about that." These small gestures go a long way in making the other person feel heard. Another technique is paraphrasing what the other person has said. For instance, if they are explaining a challenge they're facing, you might respond with, "So what I'm hearing is that you're struggling with XYZ. Did I get that right?" This not only shows that you're paying attention, but also gives them a chance to clarify or expand on their point. Active listening isn't just about being polite, it's about building trust. When people feel listened to, they're more likely to open up and form a genuine connection with you. Just imagine and try to remember last time you felt heard. When you talk to someone and you felt they are actually listening to you, how did you feel? And the last one, be mindful about your body language. Your body language can speak volumes before you even say a word. So it's important to be mindful of it when you're networking. The goal is to appear open, approachable, and confident, but not overbearing. So here are a few practical tips. Maintain eye contact. This shows that you're engaged and interested in the conversation. Just be careful not to stare, as that can come as an offensive or intense. Smile. You can put the other person at ease when you're smiling at them. Keep an open posture. Avoid crossing your arms, as it can make the other person feel that you're closed and you're in your guards. Instead, try to keep your body language open and relaxed. So remember, your body language should align with your words. If you're saying you're interested but your body is turned away, it sends a mixed message. By being mindful of your body language, you can reinforce the message that you're genuinely interested in connecting. There you have it. 4 social skills to make networking feel more natural and effective. Focus on quality interactions, adopt a curious mindset, practice active listening, and be mindful of your body language. These tips aren't just about making connections, they're about building relationships that can support you throughout your business journey. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from these tips. And if you're looking for more personalized advice on your lifestyle or growing your business, I'd love to help. Check the link below to book a free discovery call with me, and I'd love to hear from you and support you in reaching your goals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.